All right, I think I'm live. My own channel on this computer. And we'll get cooking. Before I do that, I need to blow my nose. Okay, hi everybody. Getting my computer set up. Oh wow, that light is really crazy, isn't it? Let me see if I turn this one on, what it does. But that light, overhead light, is crazy. Oh well, we're gonna have to deal with it. Deal with it. That might have helped a little bit. Anyway, hi Linda, Karen, Martha, Shauna, Stephanie, Dorothy, Lori, Eileen, Judy, Deborah, Linda, Sharon, Gail, Shauna. Hi everybody, thanks for coming. Hi Sally, hi Allie, hi Joan, Orla, hey Scooby-Doo. All right, we'll give people a couple minutes to come wandering in, but we've already got a fairly good audience coming in. I switched my drink. I'm on to the Mescal wine, and this is how far I'm into my first glass. So I'm not stupid yet, but I might be in a little while. Hi, Terry. Hi, Debbie. Joy. Marion. Yeah, isn't that a cute little ruler on the dangle? Yep, and a key. Key to all the secrets. Hey, Z. Hi, Scarlet Fever. Here's to you. Lena, what time is it there? You've got to been staying up all night. Hi, Jen. Thanks, Shauna. Yeah, the key to rule. Isn't that true, Lena? Oh, that happened really quite by accident, but it's a good accident. And actually, the thing is, I think you were actually missing 4 prompts. So I don't know what the hell happened because it was really weird. Oh, yes, it's soon 6 in the morning. Oh, I couldn't do that. Hi, Tambit. Hi, AJ. Oh, AJ, she's not giving me any ideas. Like, I already know Bigfoot. Yep. Hi, Vicky. Hey, Vaughn. It's good to see you today. I'm glad you're back among us again. Yeah, you need to wake up, Lori. Hi, Debbie. Yeah, we've got an hour and a half. Well, some of you are going to be having New Year's in 30 minutes. So we'll do East Coast Happy New Year's, and then we'll do Central Time Zone Happy New Year's. So I'll just be drinking and drinking. Yeah, see, I don't know either. We'll go over the list, Allie, and we'll get it right. Hi, Quilty. That's funny. Hi, Charlotte. Well, we have a good audience for this late at night. I really figured it would probably wane. I thought you said 10:30. It is 10:30. Well, I'm a couple minutes early, so Eileen can't say, geez, about time. Hi, Jen. Happy New Year to you. Hi, Colleen. Everyone loves you. Yeah, wait until I start dropping the dirty words. Hi, Sharon. 10:30 Central. Yeah, it is 10:30 Central right now. Couldn't find the scavenger list on jeans. Okay, I'll go ahead and put the list in right now. And it's a Google Doc, so you should just be able to hit the print button at the top. And there's the link. And then if one of the mods periodically, perfect time for you to stream for me. You want me to start doing this regularly, Jen? For you, I would do it. I wouldn't do it for anybody else, but for you, I would do it. Hi, Carrie Ann. Happy New Year to you. It wants you to down. What? So, yeah. Yes, please. Yeah. 10:30 at night. I'm normally just climbing into bed at this time of night. Download Google Doc. Is it somewhere else? Anybody should be able to access Google Docs. And if it asks you to download it, are you doing it on a laptop, Sally? Hit the save button because Janet may say something else is wrong with it. Shut up. Oh, you don't want to download Google Docs. It's on an iPad. Let me think, Sally. I'm not sure. How to handle that. Nobody's ever had a problem with it before, so I'm not sure. Usually on a Google Doc, anybody can go on and just screenshot Google Docs and not download the app. Okay, talk to Faith. Hi, Faith. She maybe has an answer for you. You can email the doc to yourself as an attachment. That may be what I end up having to do or something now. But anyway, what happened with the, I don't really know what happened, but I typed it up this morning, and this was the original list. And I went in and decided I wanted it smaller type so that it would fit in the book better. And I've got a little bit of buffer. Another thing is if your picture is not really clear, check your settings because YouTube commonly will boot you back down to 240 or 144. Eileen got to it. Apparently, everything Apple is screwy. I agree with you, Eileen. Anyway, I went in after I printed it out the first time, and all I did was select, the entire document and reduce the size of the type. That's all I did. I didn't change a single thing. Then I went ahead and printed it out, cut it out, slapped it in my book, sent a link to Jean. Jean made some changes on it and turned it into a Word document for her, her blog post. And some of the prompts got eliminated. So I'm going to just go with the list that I have in my book, and that's the one we're going to do. And that's the link I just gave you guys. So it should be fine. But it did eliminate a couple of the prompts. But it was like one of them was use a baby wipe and one was use of your own art. So her Matt goofed it up, probably. Hi to anybody I might have missed as we've been chatting here. But anyway, I will just run down the list really quick. Well, before I do that, for those of you who are not regular viewers, I will go ahead and show you last year's scavenger hunt. So you get an idea of what it's about. I've done this, I think 3 years now. I've done the scavenger hunt. And I did not create this idea myself. A few years ago when Darcy and Jonna, which a lot of you met today. Hi, Jamie. But Darcy and Jonna did a challenge, and they called it the Stick It Down Challenge. And it was so much fun. So I decided to go ahead and just alter it a little bit and call it Scavenger Hunt. Hi, Kathy. Great stream, Kathy. You make everything look so damn easy. It annoys me, but I still love you, so it's all good. Anyway, So this year it's going to be much the same. I did not include the prompt of stuff from last year. But so I'll just flip through this and try and tell you which of the prompts each of them is, if I can remember it. Some of you have seen this many, many times. This was just a page of Grateful. This was a page of postage stamps, which I can never improve on because I love this page. This was graffiti. This was vegetable, fruits, and stickers, and I included that again this year. This was product packaging. This was brochures from things in your area. So I did my library. This was an upside down page, but it was really quite by accident. I don't remember. This was stuff out of it. This was junk mail is what it was. This was from Lena. I love that. Oh, and I took out this from Lena because it was, I'll have to put it back in here. But yeah, that was actually from Lena. This actually was a dryer sheet. You had to use a dryer sheet. So I laid down a dryer sheet and just drew on it and did a positive quote. This was flowers. I don't remember what that was. Sometimes I just stick stuff in here. This was washi tape. This was trash. You had to, this one you had to use music paper and draw a piano keyboard or something. I don't remember what it was exactly, but that's what it was. Hi, Jennifer. This was autographs. I don't think I included that this year. I wish I had, though. This was a random useless fact, and I did include that this year. I don't know what this was. I think last year we had to collect a map paper or something. I don't remember. I don't remember that either. One page was you had to use the alphabet. This was a ribbon. This was a paper doll. This was pretty stationery. I don't remember what that was. This was receipts. You had to keep receipts. And receipts piss me off, you guys. I'm just going to tell you, you know, because like one, I don't even need them really. But this is how much of the receipt that you might have needed. And the rest of this crap is just a waste of paper and ink and time on the planet. So sometimes you just got to take your frustrations out on stuff. Yeah, this one was a business card. I don't remember. I didn't finish this. Dee Dee sent me this. That was probably something out of my trash can. Candy. We're doing candy again this year. This was coffee. We had to do a page of coffee. Vintage ads. Fortune out of a fortune cookie. A tag. And when I do these, I try and combine prompts. And so I'm going to show you a couple of those tonight. This was food, but I don't remember why. This was origami. This was page of circles. And we're doing page of circles again this year because I love page of circles. This is a Norwegian flag. That was weaving. So you get the idea of, and then this was, you had to include art from a fib. And this was art from Lena. And I loved it so much, I thought, I can't leave it in that book. I have to put it somewhere where I'll see it again. Because now that I've showed you guys, this will go on a shelf somewhere, and I'll never see it again. Probably. So that's what we're doing. Hi, Jonna. Hi, Elaine. And yes, I agree with Jonna. Jean, thank you so much for putting this stream-a-thon together. It's been an awesome day, just an awesome day. Hanging out with you guys and watching some amazing art. Yeah, Jean, you hit it out of the ballpark again. And for you guys that were around and watched Colleen and Kathy this morning with their piano hinge book, this is what we did Was that last night? I guess it was. But this is my version of their book. And if you didn't do it this morning with them, go back, watch their video, and it's fun. And it looked more difficult than it really is. After you get the idea, it falls together so easily. And it's just really a cool journal. And somebody asked, does it lay flat? Yeah, it does. But you've still got this big binding in. So, hi, Arting Alley. Piano Hinge was this morning, but you were too groggy to get it. Yeah, but I would say really, we did this. I had never done this before. We put this whole thing together, even just yakking and trying to figure out how to make it easier to show and stuff in less than 2 hours. I mean, it was really quick. It didn't take long at all. So go back and watch Colleen and Kathy from this morning. It'll be on Colleen's YouTube channel, and she is the scrap chick. I so want to start my scavenger hunt book, but you don't have a journal to use. You know, you are the biggest whiner on the planet. I thought I was the biggest whiner on the planet. Turns out, Eileen, you are. I told Eileen a week ago or 2 weeks ago or something, I don't know, it wasn't that long ago, that I would mail her my trash art journal, and it didn't get in the mail until today, but it is on its way, and she got a bonus in there. So you need to just get over your bad self. Go change your Depends and let's get on with the night. All right, I'm going to read you the prompt list, and really credit for this goes to Jonna and Darcy, because they were the one who kind of set me up with the Stick It Down challenge. And I made this journal, what was it, on Monday's stream. So the only thing I did to it was add this inside and stick down the prompts. So I'm going to run through the prompts. I'm going to go down this way and down this way. If you got the link from Jean, or if you took it off of Allie's, read along with me, because this is the official list that we are using, and here is the link. I'll just enter it again real quick. That is the link that has the prompts that we are going to use. Okay? You so love those letters on the cover. Oh my God. The letters on the cover, she made me, I was just going to write it with a stencil, which seemed really easy, right? Because I'm good at that. I've done it a lot. She made me cut these out with an X-Acto. And I know I could buy the die and all that junk, but anyway. Yeah, the one I had, I drew these boxes on, because a lot of people probably don't care. They'll just mark it off. I like the little boxes that I can check off, because I like, it's missing the R. I know. Jonna, if you read the instructions, I'm not sure how we did that, but I'll read the instructions. Thanks for playing in another scavenger hunt challenge. There's only one rule: have fun. Use your imagination to complete each prompt listed. The more imaginative, the better. Items can be interpreted any way you wish and created from your imagination. No one's going to grade this. The winner will be determined in a random drawing of all the participants who complete each prompt listed below. I will verify the winner by asking you to post one of your pages at the time of the drawing. A separate prize will be given to the first person who notices the R off of Janet's book somewhere in her book. Either yell out in chat during her stream or leave a message on her YouTube channel. The YouTube channel name is Janet M. Young. Post photos on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, and use hashtag Scavenger Hunt 2020. The deadline for completion is April 1st, 2020. Please play along with us. So I'm not sure how. Here is the R. I'm going to periodically I'm going to periodically work on pages and show my pages on my regular Monday streams. And at some point, I will include this lone R back here. And the first person who recognizes it and lets me know, they get a prize, whether they finish the book or not. Yeah, I have it in a little Ziploc baggie so I don't lose it. Are you kidding? I would lose that bad boy in about 5 seconds if I didn't have it taped in the book. But I will include it at some point into one of my pages, not this one. April 1st, do you think I can fool her? I really did it? No, Eileen. So yeah, as I'm streaming, someday it'll just pop up somewhere, and if somebody says, I saw the R, boom, you get a prize. So I'm going to run down the list real quick, and I'm going to go down this way and down this way, because on Allie's, I think these were flipped. But the way it is on the original that I did was use a postage stamp, real or a personal design, paint skins a la Dee Dee. You know how Dee Dee pulls all her acrylic paint off her coffee lid? That's what I want you to do, is make your own, find your own, use your own. Hi, Regina. Use paint skins. You have to create a tribute to someone. You have to include a mermaid, something about your favorite book, a song with meaning. You have to include an ATC, yours or a fib exchange, and fib stands for Friends in the Box. Use a checkerboard, a brochure from your area, a ruler, a vintage ad, calligraphy. Use a color you dislike or is hard to use. And for Eileen, that would be either pissy pink or pukey purple. For Jen, it would be red. Use Baby Yoda. Cut the tag off a pillow, which is actually illegal to do, which is BS, by the way. After you buy the pillow, you can cut the tag off. Duh. I don't, but you can. Time out. Okay. Include a dress form. And some of these are mine and some are things that people suggested. Stinking red. There you go. A page out of a children's book. And if you don't want to tear up a children's book, a photocopy is adequate. Include a tag, like this, a tag. Use wrapping paper or tissue paper. Foil. I'm foil challenged. Include something out of your trash can. Hopefully it's not like a dead fish or something like that. But yeah, something out of your trash can. Some bubble wrap. Create a t-shirt saying, an inspirational word or quote, fingernail polish. Use your rubber stamps, domino, a bingo card, random useless fact, an upside down page, sequins, add a pocket and insert something, a page of 4-letter words, and I'm going to let you do whatever 4-letter words you come up with. Remember the night we did that, Eileen? I don't remember what we were doing, but it was fun as heck. Buttons, dried flower petals, a toilet paper flower, and I'm going to show you how. That's one of the ones I'm going to do tonight to show you guys. Okay, second page, food packaging, flowers, page of circles, use a stencil, cartoon character, shoes, figure it out, because, I mean, you can draw them, you can cut them out of a magazine, create your own, I don't care. Use an Amazon logo. I'm pretty sure Eileen suggested that. Incorporate an old photo, ribbon, jigsaw puzzle piece, or a playing card, and or insert out of a magazine, draw an eye, use a hand or a footprint, page of white, dry cleaning tag, page of swatches, candy wrappers, money, real or pretend, vegetable or fruit stickers, animal or animal print, mind map of a color. If you don't know about mind mapping, check with Dee Dee or go to Dee Dee's channel, and you will learn more about mind mapping than I actually will do that on stream. But yeah, you'll learn a lot from Dee Dee. Use a stick figure, create a border, use washi tape, paint with Q-tips, wild card, which is you can do anything you want, incorporate a greeting card, make a wanted poster, place you want to visit, a 2-line poem that is self-authored, finger painting, something with stitching, a bread bag tag, a bar soap wrapper, fortune out of a fortune cookie, and a napkin. So I think that's like 72 prompts. Amazon logo. Where will you get one of those? I know, Amy. That's funny, huh? We get them every day. Yeah, Eileen could just walk outside of her house, take a photo of her warehouse, and the Amazon logo will be on the outside of it. Where's your damn fingernail? Eileen, I had to call some of the prompts, and the fingernail was the first one to go. I'm sure you can, Amy. Hi, Lisa. Pissed off purple. Hi, Shelly. So those are the things that you're going to have to find and incorporate in your book somewhere. I'd like to, at some point, if I can figure out how, incorporate a bonus points for if you can use more than one prompt on a page. I haven't figured that out yet, but that's not uncommonly what I try to do, is for one page to have multiple prompts on it. And I probably should have gotten out one of my older scavenger hunt books. Thank you, Allie. Yeah, or just use the link to where they can go get the list, because then they get this instruction part so that they understand that if they do it and they let me know they finished, that they're going to be entered into a drawing and stuff like that. If you just post the list, it doesn't make much sense what you're doing or why you're doing it. So, yeah, no, what we need to do is, yeah, send Eileen your fingernail clippings and I'll give you a prize. A scavenger hunt collage, that could be fun. Yeah, so that'll be a new prompt. I'll give everybody Eileen's address and you can just send her your fingernail clippings. All right, so I'm gonna do a couple of these. And if you paid attention in the thumbnail, I used a couple of things that I had collected up today while I was watching you guys. And the real or pretend money, this is actually real pretend money. Like, it is a copy of a $20 bill, which is highly illegal. I'm pretty sure you shouldn't do this. Not do this and try and pass it off. But I don't know how long ago it was, Eileen. Do you remember why I had to send you a $25 bill? I had to send Eileen $25 bills. So I made a copy of a $20 bill and a $5 bill, and I turned a 20 into a 25. Just a little illegal. What the hell? I'm not going to try and pass it off. So I've got my money, and I thought what I would do was make a pocket. All right, and we've only got like 5 minutes. Wait, no, 9 minutes until it's New Year's on the East. When I made this journal the other day, I took a lot of my jelly prints, my magical papers, and just made a journal out of it. So that's going to be a challenge for me, to work with backgrounds that already exist. So yeah, I'm not sure about this, but we're going to do it whether we want to or not. Hang on. Gotta check. But I'm going to make my pocket out of this. I hear you, Jonna. New Year's Eve is just not the same without Dick Clark. I agree with you there. All right. Hang on, let me check. See if this is an important message. People don't message me at this time of night. Good. It's movie prompt money. You're fine. That's what I thought. If they come knocking on my door, I'll let them have it. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. I hope they're not watching. Who is messaging me at this time of night? Wouldn't that be funny? These goofballs are messaging me. Okay, I can't do that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and make a little pocket. Oops. My little dangles fell off. I need a better string, or I guess my knot came undone. I'll fix it later. Look at Eileen, I got my ruler out. I'm just going to cut out this piece of painty paper to turn it into a pocket. So you guys, I want you to get absolutely as creative as you can, either drawing your own prompts or creating a lot of it yourself. That's what I like to do. And I'm just going to do a corner pocket. Oh, you know what I could do? I could connect this. Okay, I got to go find some washi tape. I'll be right back. I won't bring all my washi tape out because you guys will make fun of me. I didn't even pay any attention. I just grabbed one. Because if I start looking through all of them, I could be in there an hour or two. Got to reboot. All right, Amy. All right. But I think I want to do it on a different page. Yeah, I'm going to do it on one of the pages that has stuff on it. And you can make your pocket any way you want. I'm just doing this because it's fast and it's easy. And if I decide in a day or two I don't like it, I'll switch it. Won't matter to me. Can you guys see okay? Probably off camera. I'm going to try not to make too big a mess, Eileen, because I have to go get some sleep. Oops. And people who really make pockets are probably going, oh my God, is this girl drunk? Well, as a matter of fact, no, I'm not. That's how I'm going to make my pocket. Literally. Just like that. All right, we've got 3 minutes until the East Coast can start partying like animals. We've got a lot of people here at the lake for the holiday weekend. Surprising how many, actually. So see, that's literally how easy 2 of the prompts were. So if y'all can't figure this out, I don't know what to tell you. You haven't seen a creative memory? Oh gosh, I have 2 of these. And I use them every day. Every day. They're a mess. Yeah. Doesn't everybody have one of those? Creative memories. So now I get to, what color do I want to? Turquoise this year. All right. I get to mark off already, add a pocket and insert something. And I might insert more. I mean, oh. And then the money one. I won't spend a lot of time looking. Baby Yoda is going to be fun because I am going to draw my own Baby Yoda. I already decided. I probably could cut him out of a magazine or whatever, but I'm going to draw my own. All right, where'd the money one go? And after you do this for a couple days, pretty soon you know where all the prompts are, or I do. Oh well, I'll worry about it later. And this is my vintage ad. You guys, I went on the internet today and looked for vintage ads. There are some of the funniest vintage ads out there. Like, people were so politically incorrect back in the day. And there was one for condoms. I wanted to put it in my book so bad. Happy New Year's if you're on the East Coast. Okay, Lena, should I say cheese? You saw the new Star Wars? I won't go to a theater. Happy New Year, East Coast, USA, and East Coast, Canada. I should have bought like a blower or something so I could make noises for you guys. Happy New Year's is going to be it, and I'm certainly not going to sing. Cosmos. Yep, Cosmos. Cheese. I think 2020, here's to 2020. I think it's going to be a really good year, you guys. I don't know why, but I've just felt that for the longest time, that we are in for a really, really good year. So, and we've got 1 hour until it's New Year's in the Central Time Zone. And of course, on my TV, they're not showing the ball drop yet. I'll have to wait for an hour for that. So, Happy New Year. Okay, a question I have for you guys. Are you guys going to make resolutions? I'm drinking Moscato, Amy. Actually, I bought it for you and I, and now you can't drink it, so I have to drink it all by myself. So, yeah, it's good. This Sutter Home Moscato wine, it's cheap as hell, but oh my God, it tastes good. So, yeah, and wine makes me really stupid. All right, so this was the vintage ad, and I will add more of these, but I'm just going to start like a vintage ad collage, and I think I'm going to do it on one of the pages that is blank. I think I'll do it up here, and then I can add more around. Maybe I'll do it in the center. I don't know. See, it's so hard. So many decisions to make. It's hard to be me. Moscato is the best. Yes, it is. I like Behringer's Zinfandel too, Shelley. I'm not much of a wine person, and I drink, I don't know, if I drink 3 times a year, that's a lot, you guys. I'm really not a drinker. I drink on New Year's Eve because Eileen wants me to. And if Eileen wants me to do something, I do it. I know, Jonna, that's how I feel too. 2020. Can you believe it? How could we be at 2020? I'm just going to put this down. I could put it down with a glue stick, but I'm going to put it down with score tape. At least the top and the bottom, and then I'll use a glue stick in the middle, I think. I want it stuck good, and sometimes on pages that get turned a lot and handled a lot, the glue stick, even the extreme, doesn't work that great. So I'll leave that out. I might need it. In fact, I know I will here in a minute for another one of the pages I'm going to do. Just glue the damn thing down. Oh my God, look at her. She has got her panties in a serious wad. I'm going to do it my way, Eileen, until I get scared of you, and then I'll do it your way. I got to think about what I'm going to do around the rest of it, too. You know, it's not like just slapping this down is going to be okay. I want it to look good when I'm all done. Oh, I think I know what I'm going to do around here. I am going to do him centered, and I know what I'm going to do around him. Probably not tonight. So next time you see this page, it might be a little bit different. And Eileen, I want some credit right now because I did not measure this. I don't know that it's straight. It looks pretty darn straight just by my eye. But you know me, I would normally measure. Okay, that's 5/8. Holy crap, that's 5/8. Look at, I did it. Oh, oh yeah, baby. I just thought this was cute. I don't even know. It's for coffee, which is good. I like coffee. But I just thought this ad was really cute. But someday go look at the I just Googled vintage ads. And there are some really, really funny out there. Throw away the rulers. That will never happen, Jilly, ever. I will never, ever get rid of my rulers. How many pages are in this sketchbook? What did I end up with? Was it, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $17, that doesn't seem right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I don't know why I did 17, but there's 17 8.5 by 11-inch sheets folded in half is what this is. No wonder she went apoplectic when I said it. I know. I was just like, oh, crap, I'm about ready to faint. She just eyeballed that thing. Why would you do that? Okay, so we got our vintage ad in here. Now that page, I am going to add more too. So I'll check these off later. I could conceivably, because I taped down my pocket with washi tape, I could conceivably call that done, but I won't because I'm going to do more with washi tape. Oh, there's money. Real or pretend. I can check that off now. I love checking them off. It's so much fun. You feel so accomplished, like you've really done something amazeballs. All right. The next one, some of you may or may not have ever made toilet paper. How did I word it on here? Toilet paper flower. So I'm going to make a toilet paper flower for you guys. And you can use as many squares of toilet paper as you want. Brand doesn't matter. I happen to like Members Mark from Sam's Club, but you can use whatever you've got. Life is too short for rulers. Jonna, I probably should agree with you, but when you consider what my background was, what I did for a living, I designed and printed business forms for Fortune 500 companies, or I printed their marketing materials and stuff like that. If I delivered garbage to a client and it was big, and most of them were because they were big clients, I could have eaten a lot of money. So like having things straight and lines where they needed to be, it was what my whole life was about. So that's why I have stupid rulers like this, because that's what I did all day, every day for what, 25 years or more. Painty Girl, I do recommend clean toilet paper. Look at her. She has to color in the little boxes. Just check off. No, Eileen. You just don't get it. Oh my God, she doesn't get it. Okay, for the toilet paper flowers, I don't know. You can do them however you want, honestly. You could draw a flower on this toilet paper and call it done. Honestly, I'm going to show you, and I think this is whoever suggested this flower, I think this is what they meant. When I was a kid, I got for Christmas, and they called them tissue paper flowers, but you can make them out of toilet paper or anything. Fold your square toilet paper into quarters, and then fold it diagonally once and diagonally again. Match it up. Take your handy dandy scissors. I'm just using my Muji scissors because I love them, and every time I touch them, it makes me tell you. I have a lot of things around my house that every time I touch them, it makes me think of Australia. And then just cut a curve around the top. You're done with that one for now. Do that with as many sheets of toilet paper as you want. You can make your flowers as full or as skimpy as you want. Some toilet paper has flowers embossed in it. You can color them in. You could do that. See? You guys are so inventive. I don't have to do the folds with a ruler on this, Eileen, because my eyeball works really good on stuff like this. And at the end, it's not going to matter. You're not going to notice. Maybe. Oops. I do have to fold it. God. Every time I do something now, I notice my little OCD things that before I hung out with Eileen, I never noticed it. I thought it was normal. But now Eileen points out to me all the time the crazy little things that I do that are a little OCD, and I will admit it. But I don't have to I don't have to wash my hands 30 times a day or more. You know, I feel sorry for people who have that. And maybe some of you feel sorry for me. Hell, I don't know. Oh my God, she has to get a ruler out to make sure that's straight. I just think it's normal. I think everybody does that, don't they? And I know on a lot of things, it probably doesn't matter, but it satisfies something in my psyche. And we want a satisfied psyche in my world. Sorry if I haven't been on camera. I suck that way sometimes. All right, did you see that? This is garbage. Throw it away. Or put it in your book and call it stuff out of your trash can. Okay. And at this point, I think I want some color on my flower. So probably the easiest way to do that is to, I'm just going to use some watercolor. You could probably use like the distress stains, pretty much anything. I'm just going to use watercolor. Get out my paintbrush. What color do we want to make the flower? Do we want a little blue flower? If these petals don't match, you're going to go to bed. Maybe I need to cut one better so it doesn't match. What color do we want? Let's do turquoise. We'll do a little turquoise flower. I'm just going to put a little bit of color on the edge of the flower. And set it aside. And do this to each of the little toilet paper wads that you have left. This craft actually is really fun to do with kids. Kids can do this really easily, and they're always really, really proud of the results. What set is this? This watercolor set, this is my own. I made the wooden box that it goes in. And these up here at the top are Daniel Smith watercolors. These at the bottom are M. Graham's. And these over here are watercolors that you can order from Xandra. That's Patty's Rose Gold and Xandra's Blue. And yeah, so they're just different brands of watercolor, but I just made the box. Actually, there is a video on my channel of how to make the box. And then I'll show you the box that it actually lives in. I just pulled this out so I didn't have to yank it out of there, but I'll show it to you guys. Since I forget that there's a lot of new people here that have never seen that. So then just let those sit and dry for a minute. And I'm not a watercolorist, you guys. I've just recently gotten into watercolor. So yeah, I love this. This is a happy thing for me. And then just because I like it so much, I made little babies with glass tops. I don't remember what these ones are. Should say on their side. Oh, these are the Da Vinci. So I've got a lot of watercolors because my little niece is so sweet. She sends them to me all the time. But this is the box where my watercolors live. And this is the swatches of all my watercolors. And I put on there the manufacturer, how light fast it is, and the dyes, and 2 little palettes. And then my little tray just sits right down on top and closes. I freaking love everything about your watercolor box. Thanks, Lena. I do too. And this is a swatch of all the paints that are in here. I have to have a swatch card for all of my paints because I'm not familiar enough with them. But I am really happy with my progress with watercolors. Look, see the OCD of this. But, okay, Eileen, the truth of the matter is, I want somebody in chat, if you don't like my watercolor box, say so right now and agree with Eileen. Everybody loves that stinking box. Thanks, Mary Berry. Hi, by the way. Okay, so here, we were actually working on flowers before I got sidetracked into showing you my watercolor box, which I do love a lot. And I like the little baby ones too. So when you unfold them, you end up with little pieces of toilet paper like this. I don't know who suggested this, but it was kind of a fun idea. I haven't made these in years and years and years. You can make them with tissue paper. Really, anything you can fold, you can make these flowers out of. Watercolor envy. Well, go back and watch the video because it's so easy to make your own. Really, it's so easy. And it doesn't take the toilet paper that long to dry. I'm going to hit it with a heat gun, just speed up the process a little bit. Maybe it wouldn't have to, but I'm just going to hit it real quick with the heat gun. Plug your ears. They're blowing away, but I don't care. They're still getting the air. It really does not take that long. And so they make wire like for fake flowers and stuff, but I just used a Q-tip. I mean a Q-tip. What a dumbass. Okay, I need more wine. I just used a paper clip because it's just going to go in the book, right? But I got to have something to glue it to. So I just opened up a paper clip because it was really what I had on hand, and then curved the end. Now I got to find my glue. What did I do with the glue? Can't imagine myself putting it away. Holy crap, I did. I'm just going to use Elmer's school glue. I'm almost out. Thanks, Mary Berry. My skill sets. I like that. If you watch Scott Adams, he would call it talent stacks. Oh, twist ties would work good too. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, children should not come here. Just saying. Not, well, for COPPA, for one reason, which I just think that whole thing is just absolute BS, but whatever. So I'm just going to put, I threaded one through the center of the toilet paper square. Oh, you know what though? Probably won't matter. And Eileen will just bug me about my OCD if I change it now, so I'm not going to change it. In real life, if you came in my house, you'd say, this girl's not OCD. Her house is not immaculate. My house is never immaculate, ever. So just put a little glue on the tip up there and smush it together to make the center, right? And I'm just holding it for a second until the glue kind of sticks, because if you do this part right, you won't have trouble with the rest of it. Get it up there sticking pretty good. And then I just add a little bit of glue onto this one. Wait till you see the finished product. It's really cute. Add the next set of petals. I'm excited. Kathy was talking about doing some classes. Don't let that slip off the end. Just hold it, you know, until the glue kind of sticks. I probably should have used tacky glue or something, but yeah, that was probably too smart for me. And just keep adding them. And see? My house is not immaculate, Amy. You know better than that. Your husband asked me the other day, do you ever throw anything away? And he hauls my trash, so he should know. But he said the other day, do you throw anything away? Because I'm a freaking hoarder. Of course, he has to go out in the utility room to get his beer. So, yeah, he knows I don't throw anything away. Oh, and for those of you who are new, Amy is my neighbor. She lives just down the street. And Elaine, who is also in chat, used to be my neighbor. And she lived across the street from me. And we drank coffee together with our friend Mary for I don't know how many years, every morning of our lives. So I have awesome neighbors, awesome neighbors. Okay, and so some of you are sitting there thinking right now, how are you going to get this big ass flower in your book? We're going to glue it down and smush it. Thank you, Jen. Jen's been to my house. It's a home. It's clean, but it's comfortable. That's the way I would like it. Yep, it's not perfect. It's not immaculate. And I cleaned for Jen, so if that gives you any idea. Janet's house is a home. You could get colored tissue. Yeah, you can. I used to do it with colored tissue paper. I learned to do this. And there's another way you do this. Oh, I'll go get, all right, I'm going to lay this down. Well, no, I'll finish it. There's another way, like this flower in particular ends up looking kind of like a carnation, or, you know, a a rose that's in full bloom. But there's another one that you can do that looks kind of like a mum that's really cute too. I forget, a lot of you have been to my house. Shauna's been to my house. Jen's been to my house. Amy, Elaine. I wish you'd move back too. It is, I do clean. It's not dirty. But you know what? And I used to be pretty OCD about my house. But now, honestly, there's too much other stuff I'd rather do. If my kitchen floor isn't spotless, if I don't have bugs, I'm okay with it. I really am. Okay. Now that I've got that together, I'm going to go get a square of toilet paper real quick to show you another way to cut it. The best thing about my house, I'll say, hands down, is the backyard, because the backyard is the lake. So you fold it exactly the same way you folded it for this one. Cut it straight across. And this is actually easier to do with tissue paper probably than toilet paper. But then just cut a few times straight down. Maybe quarter to a half an inch or something. Just don't cut where things are going to start falling off, right? And if you guys are ever in Northeast Oklahoma, you're always welcome. Okay. So it comes out, this one's harder to open. That one didn't get a good cut. I didn't think I'd be showing you how to do flowers all night. Anyway, if you make 5 of these and then scrunch them all up, only scrunch it tighter, it ends up looking like one of those fluffy mums. No, Monkey Island is a real place. It's on the Grand Lake of the Cherokee. So you can imagine if you had this all fluffed out like this, and then if you painted the edges or whatever. But that's the best thing about Monkey Island is the lake. Use a brad for the center and then use a brad to attach it to the page. I'm just going to smack it down, Eileen, like you told me earlier. I'm just going to smack that bad boy down. I'm going to add some yellow. I should have done that before I put the watercolors away. Get my watercolors out again so you guys can go, oh, I want one. You can have one. Go look how to make it. All right, I'm going to add some little bit of orange to the center of the flower. And I'm just shoving it down there, because when it's all smushed together, you may or may not see it. So that's good enough. And there's the flower. That's fun, huh? How did it get its name? You know, I've heard several different stories, but the lake was created as a work project after the war. And there was one prominent citizen, I think, Elaine can correct me if I'm wrong, but who came out here because after the water rose, they had to move a couple towns. What's Afton like? There is a house for sale. Well, Afton actually is the post office. It's about 15 miles away, Jonna, and it's not anywhere near the water. You'd have to look for either property in Grove, Xena, Langley, Monkey Island. I live on Monkey Island, but there are a lot of little communities around the lake. But anyway, they built a dam as one of the work projects after the war. And it was supposed to take, I don't know how many years to fill the lake. And it happened really, really quick. 74331. That's Afton Post Office, yes. Bernice is on the lake as well. I wouldn't recommend living in Bernice, though, but you can get better deals in Bernice. Oh, we've got a lot of water, Darcy, believe it or not. But Afton handles our mail, but it's about 15 miles away. But as the water rose, after they moved the towns that they had to, there was it's more of a peninsula than an island. If the lake is really high, then it is in fact an island. But for the most part, it's a peninsula that juts down into the lake. And there was a prominent, I guess you'd call him, developer, and he was a politician as well, who came out to this area where I live. And as they were looking at the area, he said, this looks like the island in the monkey cage at the Tulsa Zoo. That's what I've always heard is how it got its name, is this prominent politician developer guy came out here and said it looked like the enclosure for the monkeys at the Tulsa Zoo. And now we're Monkey Island. We do have tornadoes, but the cool thing about that, Johnny, is I have a tornado shelter right outside my door. And if the tornado takes the house and everything in it, I have good insurance and I get all new everything. That's the way you got to look at tornadoes. Okay, so I'm going to put this on this page because it's really pretty with the background. Are you sure that the blue on the flash? Eileen, you need to go get yourself some alcohol because you're just annoying the hell out of me. All right, and today while I was watching some other streamers, I went ahead and made a couple other flowers. So I'm going to try and position them where when I close the book, they won't smush each other. So this will be my page. But when I smush the book, the flowers are going to get smushed, and that's okay. Yeah, we have a tornado shelter. It is a man-made lake. Yes, it is. It was a work project after the war. I can't stand hurricanes or tornadoes or earthquakes. I'm running out of states. Yeah, you are, because there aren't many states that aren't going to have one of those things. And Robert's son, actually, I don't remember how long ago it was probably 5 years ago, got caught in the tornado down near Moore. Moore was actually the tornado they talked about, the more famous, I guess, if tornadoes can be famous. That was the more famous tornado. But they got wiped out, and we went down there to help them after the tornado. And it was mind-boggling. You've never seen destruction. They look like stripper boobs used to. No, I needed an uneven number. I did these today, so I think they're pretty. I like them. But you've never seen devastation like a tornado. And it's so weird because you'll have, well, we had it here on the lake too. You'll have one house standing perfect, like absolutely nothing touched that house. And then the house next to it is completely gone. It's weird. Or one house will be picked up and moved off its foundation. One next to it, nothing touched it. So unless it's just an absolutely huge, huge tornado, the chances of you actually getting caught in a tornado are very small. And Moore, Oklahoma has been hit several times because tornadoes do tend to travel in alleys, believe it or not. And it has something to do with the atmosphere. All right, Eileen, if I offset them a little bit, will that be better? Because then when that one smushes, that'll be all right. That's what we're doing, like it or not. And they're going to be smushed, but we don't care. Gun Lake has the most shoreline. Yeah, that's true. It has more shoreline than any other lake, and it also has the largest multiple arch dam of anywhere in the world. The dam is really, really impressive. And my great-grandfather has been credited with naming the dam. Pensacola Dam. It's not the Grand River Dam. It's not anything else. It's the Pensacola Dam. My great-grandfather was an Indian, pretty prominent guy down here, wealthy as shit. So yeah, we knew a lot about the dams. So there you go, Pensacola Dam, yes. You could not pay me to live in Moore. Tell me, CB, I wouldn't. You have friends in the Moore area. Yeah, they've been hit over and over and over again. Your grandpa saved you during a tornado when you were 2? Oh, wow, Vaughn. Okay, there is the tissue paper, or the toilet paper flour. Now watch. I actually did it pretty good where they're offset enough that when I smush them, they'll be okay. That's your toilet paper flour page. You'd think after I spent all that time that I wouldn't just pound the hell out. I just did. And I get to color in my box, Eileen, with my turquoise pen. All right, what else did I prepare? All right, we're going to get a page ready, and this page is going to be an ongoing page. I'll move toward the back of the book while that's all drying, because that's got to dry up. Pounding the page. You never saw them before? They're really cute little flowers. The smush technique is effective. All right, and the next prompt I'm going to work on, and it will be ongoing. I suppose the page behind is going to be flat, so I'll just go ahead and, no, that's too pretty a page. Well, I'll put something else there. Who cares? Working on these backgrounds is going to be really hard for me, but I'm going to make myself do it. That's why I did this in the journal the way I did it. Okay, this is just a bag from oranges that we had around here. This actually could qualify as something out of the trash, but I saved it intentionally because I wanted it as the background. And now on top of that, I'm going to start collecting, and right now I have a few, but I don't have a lot. Yeah, just smush them down flat. Yeah, they stay pretty even when they're smushed, and the wine doesn't hurt any. Oh my God, that's not on the page even. Of course it is, Eileen. I planned it ahead of time so you couldn't make fun of me. All right, and over here on my kitchen counter, this is funny. This is why I wanted to do this page tonight, because I wanted to get these off my damn counter, because I was tired of it. These are the little stickers that come on your fruit. And I've been collecting them for about the last week. So I have a few to put down. Robert and I eat a lot of, well, Robert eats a lot of bananas. I probably haven't had a banana in 2 years. But Robert eats bananas a lot. And we both eat a lot of avocados. So this is my fruit. This will be my fruit and vegetable sticker page. And there's no rhyme or reason. Look at this. I'm not using a ruler, Eileen. Can you believe it? See the page on the bottom left. Bottom left. Oh, that's the page behind it, goofball. Peeking out from behind it. Because, see, the flowers are behind there, so it's smushed. Yeah, that's the page behind it, goofball. She just wants to catch me. Look at her. No, I don't collect fruit stickers. I just started collecting these because I knew this was going to be a prompt. So I just collected these in about the last week. We literally eat probably an avocado a day around here. They're really good for you, and we love them. So, yeah, that's just the avocados we've eaten probably this week. If I could like wallpaper my kitchen. Yeah, no, I collected these just for the book. And then depending on where you buy your produce, you get different stickers. So, like when you go to Sam's Club, they don't have individual stickers. They have like these. So I saved them. Because the last time I bought bananas, I bought them at Sam's Club. And I'm glad to get them off my counter, frankly. I can't believe that, like, on your bananas, they have advertisements for kids' movies. There's an advertisement for Frozen. Yeah, no, I don't save them. I only save these for this. And when this page gets full, I quit saving them again. But we do eat a lot of fruit. And Amy's sister actually brought us a pineapple from Hawaii that I'm going to cut tomorrow. And it smells so good. You can smell it. It's so ripe. It smells. So there. I'm not going to mark, well, I guess I could mark this off my thing, but I'll keep adding to this now. My fruit and sticker page. I'll just keep adding to this the whole time that the scavenger hunt is going on. All right. Good night, Amy. Sweet dreams. Happy New Year. I'll see you sometime soon, I'm sure. All right. So that was, oh, no, here's another one. I don't know if I want to use this, though. It's kind of big. I don't know. I'll stick it in the back of the book and decide if I want to use it or not. Okay. Oh, that ad that I had, that, I don't know, where did I stick it? Is it the front of the book? Okay, here's this ad. This is the ad I decided to use. This was the one I was going to use. Can you imagine an advertisement? Groves, tasteless, and it cut off the edges is why I decided, and I didn't want to print it again. That somebody would use this as a marketing tool, makes children and adults as fat as pigs. Can you imagine? All right. Where's my pocket? Since I went ahead and printed it out, and printer's ink is the most expensive liquid we buy, I'm going to go ahead and keep that there with just the kid's face sticking out. Is that not the most ridiculous ad? You have to go look up vintage ads. If I remember tomorrow, Eileen, I'll go look up that one for condoms and send it to you. Honestly, I was sitting here drinking coffee, reading it. I spit my coffee out. I was laughing so hard at that condom ad. It was the funniest thing ever. I will look at some funny crap today. You're looking at ads now. There's some funny ones out there, I swear to God. The other page that I plan to do tonight is the other night when I was looking through the pad of Timmy Holtz, I think it was Tim Holtz paper, to get this ruler paper for my journal. As I was flipping through that, I saw a page of dominoes. And I thought, well, dominoes are on this scavenger hunt list. I'm going to use that page. So I went ahead today, and it actually came in a 12 by 12 sheet like this of dominoes. So today, while I was watching some of the streamers, I sat and I cut out the dominoes. Dominoes, I love dominoes because my mother and I played dominoes all the time. All the time. And we would wait until everybody went to bed at night. And we would cook artichokes because we didn't want to share with anybody. We would make artichokes. Now, this is crazy. This is how crazy my family is. We would make artichokes and play dominoes. And the name of the game that we played was it Mexican Train? I think it was Mexican Train. And there comes a point in the game where you can't, Mexican Train. Okay, Shelly's played it. Where when you can't make a move, tell me if I'm wrong here, Shelly. When you can't make a move anymore, you have to have like a little marker that you put out in front of you or something. And if you still can't make a move, you have to say so. So when we were using, I had these little rubbery kind of animals. And one was a chicken, and there was a dog and a bear, and I don't remember whatever. But when it was your turn and you still couldn't make a move, rather than say pass or whatever you had to say, the rules at my house were you had to make the noise of the animal that was sitting out in front of you. So if you had the chicken out in front of you, you had to make a chicken noise. If you had the dog, you had to bark like a dog. My mother and I would sit here and we'd be laughing so hard when any of us would have to make a chicken noise or bark like a dog or whatever. Honestly, my mother was one of the funnest people ever, ever. We had a ton of fun eating artichokes and clucking like chickens. I have a lot of dominoes, use alcohol inks on the back of them. On the white ones, yeah, Eileen, I've seen those. They're awesome. So, yeah, I'm just going to lay these out. I just have to decide if I want to do it on one of the pages that has paint on it, or do I want to do it? Because I was going to make this a double page spread so I could just make it really big. But I'm wondering if I want a solid color background. You used to play with your folks and you miss them. Sharon, you, yeah, me too. I don't think I ever appreciated those times as much as I should have. Because now that they're gone, yeah, I miss the hell out of them. All right, Eileen's telling me to do it on a white one. All right, we'll do it on this one because it's relatively flat and it's toward the front of the book. All right, so if you know how to play dominoes, you know you have to start with the double six, right? So how do I want to put these down? Eileen's going to scream in a minute. Just glue the damn things down. I think I'm going to use khaki. We'll start on this side of the page, and I'll put it right as close to the center as I can. I'll go ahead and let the book open and close. Go to Miami and you'll see millions of Cubans playing dominoes and drinking coffee. Really? I didn't know that. All right. Oops, I don't want to do it on that. I'll do it on this. I'm just gluing the backs is all. In just a minute, I'll pound it, smush it all down. So I'll try and do this pretty quick because I'm sure this is just not. the most fun you could have all night. But we're just waiting now because in 8 minutes, it's New Year's Central Time Zone, my time zone. I'm excited for 2020. I am. And I had these laid out somewhat, and hopefully I can get them back somewhat like they were. If I don't, it's no big deal. Not going to worry about it. Dominoes are a real Cuban game. I did not know that, Eileen. I have a really nice set. I don't know exactly where I got them. My mom probably gave them to me for a gift. So we had a set at my house. I haven't played dominoes since my mother passed, which makes me sad. Robert's not a big game guy. Robert was an only child and never had anybody to play with, and so he doesn't understand families who played games. My family, because there was so many of us, we played games all the time, and my dad even played with us. My dad was evil at cards. Evil. He didn't care if you were a kid or not. He'd kick your ass in a minute. Your mom taught you dominoes and cards. Yeah, see, isn't it funny? And as you get older, and maybe I'm just a sentimental sap. I'm pretty sure I am. I don't think I ever appreciated that something as simple as a dominoes game could live in your memory as something so pleasant. Because we could hardly wait until everybody went to bed at night. Your late husband was like, yeah, see, I think, well, my mother was an only child, and all she ever wanted was people to play with. So she had a ton of kids so that she always had somebody around, because my mother hated, and she would tell you, she hated being an only child. And her parents were older when they had her. My grandmother was 44 when she had her mother. I think my mother was an oops baby. I don't want to tell my mother that, but yeah, I think my mother was an oops baby. And so all she ever wanted, because she grew up around adults completely, all she wanted was just people to play with. So she had a ton of kids. There were 7 kids in my family. And my mother she just wanted people around her because she never had that as a child growing up. And my mother was funny because she used to color in color books before there was such a thing as adult coloring books. Donna's asking Darcy if her cheese thawed out. Well, it hasn't been enough hours yet. Didn't I say it takes a whole day? I take cheese out of the freezer and just set it on the counter until later in the day, like a whole day. We played canasta years and years and years ago. And there was another card game that we played that was Hand and Foot, I think is what it was called. We played Hearts a lot. That was my dad's favorite, Hearts. And I think Hand and Foot was the other one that we played a lot.
where you had two hands, one in your hand and then one laying on the table. I think it was called Hand and Foot. My dad was brutal. Brutal. And gin, yeah, we played gin too. I never heard of Setback. These are fun dominoes. I'm liking them. We're getting very close to Central Time. New Year's. I can't believe I'm staying up till New Year's. I must love you guys a lot. That's all I gotta say. Yeah. Euchre. We played euchre too. And my mother liked, what was the one with the little pegs? Oh, crap, I can't think of it. It'll come to me. And then later on, I loved Trivial Pursuit. That was probably my favorite game. Oh, wait, did I have a double two? No, I didn't. I like Monopoly too. Did you? Cribbage. That was the one. Yeah, my mother liked cribbage. All right, let's see. Got a 3. Let's see if we have another 3. It's funny. Old memories. I might, while I'm sitting watching other people stream, I probably will do something in the background of this page. Either paint it or Zentangle in it or who knows. But I probably will do something in the white background of this page. You know, it might be cool is to do a red and white checkerboard. And then I could incorporate 2 prompts on one page. I think I just came up with an idea. It would have been a whole lot easier to do. Oh, Happy New Year! Cheese! Here, cheese to you guys. Happy New Year's. This has been so much fun. Jean, thank you again. It's been an awesome day. I haven't felt guilty sitting watching streams all day because I knew this was the plan. Yeah, I'm going to do the red and white checkerboard on the back of this. I got a few more dominoes to put down. I don't know if I want to, yeah, I think I'll go off the page up there. And I might cut out and add some more dominoes before I do it, because I still got that other half a page. And I might add some, if I can find little tiny chickens and dogs and stuff like Mom and I used to have, I might include them. I might. Okay, here's another 2 that I have. I have 2 going off the page down here. Happy New Year. Did anybody see the ball drop? I guess I have it on the wrong channel because I never saw it. I just happened to look up at the right time. This is a pretty good domino layout. I like this. I like it a lot. Yahtzee, yeah, we played Yahtzee a lot too. Actually, we played Yahtzee. We had some friends in Texas, and I could get Robert to play Yahtzee with them on cold days. down on South Padre Island. We used to go every winter. And on cold days when you were stuck in the trailer, I could get Robert to either go down to Louie's and we could play poker. And we just played for pretend chips, right? But we could go down there and have some drinks and do happy hour and then stay for dinner. And I could get him to play
Hold'em.
Or go over to Bob and Sarah's and play Yahtzee. Otherwise, you're not ever going to get Robert Vaughn to sit down and play a game with you, ever. Ever. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the red and white checkerboard on the back of this. And if I can find the chickens, I'm going to write myself a note so I make a point of looking for little chickens and stuff like we used to have. I remember chicken. Look for little animals. And when you get old, you have to make yourself notes like this because it's a great idea right now, but tomorrow I will have forgotten about the little animal thing. So, yeah, don't be afraid to write yourself little notes. Okay, and that was pretty much all I had prepared, honestly, ahead of time. So let's look at what we've got. I need to go up and see if I had a fortune from the weekend because I went to a Chinese restaurant with my brother, and wasn't a fortune out of a fortune cookie one of them? I don't know where I'm getting dried flower petals. That was Kathy Arbor's prompt. I don't know where the hell I'm going to get dried flower petals at this time of night. This time of year. There's 354 people watching right now. That is incredible. You guys, thumbs up. There's only 73. I stopped watching the ball drop this year. I rang the New Year with Sammy in London. And she let us hear Big Ben chime. Oh, that was awesome. All right. Night, Elaine. I don't know where I'm going to get dried flower petals. That's going to be a challenge for me, this one. Buttons is going to be really easy because I think what I'm going to do for the buttons, you guys do your own, but I think I'm going to find a domino card, or I'm going to create my own domino card, and I'm going to use buttons on top of some of the numbers. I think that's what I'm going to do for that. And you can steal my ideas or whatever. I'm cool with that. Let's see, foil. Eileen would like me to do foil so she has something to laugh at. Oh, I did get out a napkin. Let me look for it because I remember doing that. Okay, I found it. Oh, good, and it's already, can you imagine that I would have a napkin that has a sock monkey on it? What are the chances of that? Hi, Patty. Happy New Year. Were you out partying? So this one actually could count as 2 too, because it could be the napkin and it could also be the animal. But I have another napkin that I'm going to use for animal print. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and put the monkey down, and the napkin prompt will be complete. I don't remember who sent me this sock monkey napkin, but I love it. So it's going in the Scavenger Hunt. I can hear fireworks outside, so people are out there celebrating. Yeah, somebody's got some pretty big fireworks going on out there right now. Yeah, Dee Dee and I both like sock monkeys. I'm going to keep the sock monkey part of it too. And I'm going to put this on one of the white pages. See why I'm saying that the colored pages are going to be difficult for me? I will do it though. I set myself this challenge and I will do it. If it kills me, I'll do it. It's 2020 here in Minnesota. Happy New Year, Darla.
Did you host a party?
Patty, you are a better woman than I. I'm not going to let a bunch of drunk people come in my house. Because the drunks live here. No, not really. You'd think the way I behave sometimes that drunks really do live here, but Robert and I don't drink. Except on New Year's Eve. And Robert does drink beer.
Can you post the list on your Facebook page? I'll go ahead and put the link in here again. And I can put the link on my Facebook page. And then when this video is over, I will also put it in the description.
And I'll put it in last Monday's video where I made the book. So,
yeah, if you take that link right now, you can
print the list out. But all I'm going to have is a link. I mean, I'm not going to have the printed out. I'm going to cut the sock monkey out so I don't have to have a crease. There's a lot of fireworks going off out there. Somebody spent some dig on fireworks tonight. Because I'd really like him up there. And I will, oh good, he fits good up there.
Woohoo! Thank you, Debbie Epps.
All right, and I'm going to cut sock monkey out. And then I'll do something with the polka dot borders. I just don't know what yet. They are really celebrating out there. It's noisy tonight. They do that 4th of July too. Annoys the hell out of me. Keeps me up all night. Because I am the crotchety old bitch that leans out the window and says, "Don't let your dog shit in my yard."
You've been up since 4:30 in the morning?
Oh my God, Shelley. I've told you that story, Eileen. All the neighbors think I'm the dog shit patrol. I don't care. I told that story. I won't tell it again because, yeah, I just won't. But, yeah, I am that woman. I don't have a problem walking right out to the street and handing him a Walmart bag and saying, "Here, I think you forgot this." You were excited, now you're just delirious. Well, nothing wrong with that. Nothing. He fits so perfect. I was thinking, oh, I think I'll drop him down so I can go ahead and use the polka dots across the top. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'll do. All right. I probably should put something in there because I'm kind of sloppy. And I don't want that medium all over. And it's getting 12:15, so I don't have a whole lot of time left. And I do not have a giveaway for tonight, but I might next Monday on my stream since I didn't have time to get one ready. And then, of course, we'll do the giveaway when somebody finishes the scavenger hunt. And whoever spots the R, I have not done it yet, and I don't know when I'm going to do it either. So that's another thing. I have no clue when I'm going to do that. I can't believe Robert has stayed up tonight. He's downstairs in his man cave, but I can't believe that he stayed up. Of course, he might be down there sound asleep, so maybe I spoke too soon, but that is definitely not like Mr. Vaughn. If it's wrinkled, I don't care. Now, see, that's one of the OCD things that doesn't bother me. Like if I have a wrinkle in a napkin, you'd think that that would bother me in my OCD-ness. It doesn't. Yeah. Thanks, Debbie. I do stream Mondays at 1 o'clock Eastern, every Monday following Dee Dee. And then sometimes I'll jump on and do an impromptu if I have something I want to do, or if it's Eileen's birthday. You guys, I lost the monkey. Where did the monkey go? Oh my God, I already got them down. What the heck? There he is. I covered him with sock monkey. I was going to say, if I have really lost the monkey, I have lost my mind. So we're going to bed now. And you have to be a little gentle when you're working with napkins because you will tear them. I've done it. So just be real gentle with the napkin. And if you want to know where to get the coolest napkins, go to Tuesday morning. They have the coolest. But I don't know who sent me this sock monkey, but whoever did, thank you, because I love it. Now he's going to live forever in my book. And if I can think of something really obnoxious for him to say, I'll do a speech bubble out here. And yeah. All right, and we'll use the other polka dot down here to balance this page. I've only got not very many minutes left. And then I'll run over. I think Joycey is next, right? Is Joycey next? Yeah, I think it's Joycey next, and then Laura loves to color. And as much as I love you guys, I'm probably not going to make it to Laura. Well, I'm not even going to bullshit you. I'm not going to make it to Laura. I know that. And I feel bad because she has been such a trooper. She's been at so many streams today. I hope she's getting a nap right now. And I'll go in and stop in and at least say hi to Joycey. Joycey left a while ago to go to church, but I suspect she's back by now. I'll trim off the excess. I don't have my glasses on, so I better be careful here. There we go. You'll be both Joycey and Laura's for a bit. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. I will definitely try and stop in at Joycey's and say hi. So if you guys have any questions or suggestions or anything about anything I've talked about or the scavenger hunt or anything, leave a message on this video. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook. Yeah. But I do try and answer all the messages on YouTube comments. So if you can't get a hold of me any other way, YouTube comments is probably the best way to do it. This page is ripe for adding stuff. Don't know what it is I'll add, but I will probably definitely be adding something. The Y went off, and that's fine. I don't care. I could have moved it over if I'd have been paying attention, but I wasn't, so what the heck. So I hope you guys have fun doing this. I'm always open to suggestions. If you think of a fun prompt, I probably will do it again next year if it gets, good feedback and you guys are enjoying it. So yeah, any suggestions you want to make, I'm open to whatever. Yeah. Is Eileen heading for bed? Night, Eileen. Sweet dreams. I'll see you tomorrow somewhere, I'm sure. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. I don't know what I'm doing on Wednesday. Probably not a whole hell of a lot of anything. See, I don't have enough to go ahead and complete those borders. But wait. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the border on across there because look at this. I do have a little bit extra. So I'm going to go ahead and continue the border across. The book is incredible, but you're too lazy. Oh, Mary, you should just get one and put your stuff in it. I bet you'd have a ton of fun. But you do you. You don't have to do us. Do you. It is fun, though. I will say it is fun. Okay, this one has a little bit of extra on it, so this one will match up here better. Now look, I don't have my paper in there. I'm going to get matte medium probably everywhere. Can't see up there. Now I'm getting aggravation. All right, I'm going to have to turn it upside down. I can't see around the camera. All right, there we go. Whew. Aggravation averted. And all of a sudden, I'm like starving. I'm going to eat something before I go to bed. I'm really hungry. What do I want to eat, you guys? Grilled cheese sandwich. Why did I think of a grilled cheese sandwich? That sounds so good right now. Now I've just made everybody else hungry too. Doesn't grilled cheese sound good? Am I going to cook at this hour of the night? I will patch this right over here, so don't worry about that. I'll patch it so you don't even see it. Grilled cheese. I know, Jonna, doesn't that sound really good? I never cook at this time of night, ever. Well, I'm never up this time of night. Who am I kidding? It's probably you and Darcy talking about grilled cheese. Well, it's not going to match exactly. No, that's not good. I don't like that. This is where my OCD will really come out. Is if something like that doesn't match, every time I look at that page, I'll see it. It has to match closer than that. Perfect timing, yeah, because I'm almost done here. Look at that. Yeah, baby. I even got to complete the circle. Loving that. All right, let me trim these pages. Joycey will be on, I think, in 5 minutes. Has Joycey come in and said hi or anything like that? And somebody who's left, Eileen has left. Debbie's still here and Holly's still here. Either can one of you put in the link for either Joycey's stream or Jean's blog so that anybody who wants to go to the next stream can find it easily? It is in Jean's blog. And if you have to go on YouTube and look for Joycey, it's oh, Joycey is back from church. I figured she was. She is the frugal eclectic. She's one of a kind. I will say that. She's my soul sister. And you'll have an experience. I think that's the best way I can describe it, is you will have an experience. All right. There, I got the, if I want to count that as animal and napkin, I can do that. I don't know what else I'll do on the page. I suspect probably what I will do is I will put a speech bubble, a speech bubble out there, and he will be saying something ridiculously obnoxious. That would be my guess, because that would be what I do, because I can't help myself. And I'll just leave this out and let it sit and dry completely. Now, I'm not going to start anything else because we're 4 minutes from the time that I was done. Thank you, Jen. Appreciate that. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, you guys, so much. Not just for your support today, but your support all year long. I don't think any of us would stream if we didn't truly, truly value you guys. So thank you for supporting us. Yeah, I love you guys too. And I'm glad we got to spend the day together. And I'm glad we got to ring in the new year. So do everything you can in your power to make your day better and everybody around you's better. And Happy New Year. 2020 is going to bring great things for all of us. Gotta go. See you over at Joycey's. Love you. Yeah, I'm glad you came and caught up with us too, Jen. You can always call me on WhatsApp, you know. Just saying. All right. Over to Joycey's right now.
Bye, you guys.